Hey guys, how we all doing? Stella Crew here with another duplication glitch. Now, I haven't posted this one. It's actually been out for a little while, and the reason why I've been hesitant to post this one is it's super finicky. You have to find the right session, which can take you, numerous times. It's taken me about 5 tries to find this session. Once you do, you want to take a streetcar. So basically, to test it, first of all, before you go ahead and spend money upgrading a streetcar, you just want to grab any streetcar, break the door off, park it in front of your garage here in the blue circle like previous glitches. Get out, get into your garage. When you walk back out, if your door is back on, that's a good sign. That basically means that the car should not despawn on you. And then once you've done that, what you want to do is call either Simeon or Gerald and request a mission if you don't have one already. So right now we're just going to test it. I've already done it. This is a good session, but just to show you. So we're going to call up Simeon here and launch the job. And as soon as we launch it, we're going to back out right away. And we're going to run over to our car as quick as possible. And then from that point, just step on the gas and accelerate as fast as you can just to pull it away. Now, if it's a good session, they will actually kick you out of the car like it just did there. And then you will see a duplicate actually back here. And the one on the street's actually a personal vehicle that I insured by accident. So this is the duplicate. So this is right where I just got back in. So as you can see, now we have, well, technically 3. So it has been working. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to damage this one up again, break the door off again, just start from scratch, just so that this car hopefully doesn't disappear on you. Now you can do this solo. The chance of doing it solo, though, is you do have the possibility of these cars despawning on you. So if you do have a friend that can help you out just to be safe, then what they would do is just get into the original car once you get out, so it doesn't despawn, and then you can go put a tracker on the car that you've fully upgraded. So we're just going to park this, like I said, we're just going to park it in front of the blue circle, just so that when you get out it automatically sucks you in, just like that. Now this is basically just a test to make sure it's a good session, as well as making sure it's not going to despawn on you. So I just recommend starting from this point just to be safe. Again, this is a very finicky glitch and why I've been so hesitant to post it. So it does work, but there's a lot of risk unfortunately involved. So if you have a friend, that's going to limit some of the risk. And then the second part is basically just making sure you test the session, maybe even test it 2 or 3 times before. So you see the doors back on, so that's a good sign. So we're just going to take it over Los Santos Customs now here and actually show you the proper steps of the glitch. Okay, and that wasn't on purpose, but anyways. So what you want to do is, this works at any Los Santos Customs. For anybody else who's posted this, most people use this one, so kind of seems to work the best and most consistent. But you're welcome to try it at any of them. So we're just going to back this up just to here. So right kind of where that box is, where my back wheel is. So basically, as soon as you pull forward, the garage is going to open on you. So we'll park right there. Go here, call our Simeon job again. Now, as soon as we launch it, we're just going to back right out. So on PS4, O, and then X. And now this is very important. We have to run over to our car really quick, get in the driver's seat, and drive it in. Open. So that's the most important part. You have to be super quick. You basically want to be able to pull it into Los Santos Customs before it bricks you out. So we're going to repair it. We're just going to respray it with a classic paint job and then exit back out. So it's $810. This is basically what it's costing you to make sure it works. Give it gas right away, and there is the duplicate. Okay, so this is where a friend comes in handy. So if you have a friend, they can get into this original car, and I'm just going to bang it up a bit. There's that custom Sentinel likes to show up around here sometimes. You can actually sell those and make, I think it was about 18,000 or 12,000 or something you can sell those for. So I'm just going to try to damage it up to see. Hopefully it'll stay here. Okay, so let's just do this. Alright, so let's just try that. Hopefully it doesn't despawn on us. And we'll get into the duplicate here. We're just going to pull it into the mod shop. And so generally at this point, this is obviously a fully upgraded vehicle. You would just go ahead and put a tracker on it. And then just do the glitch over again. So get back into the original one that you've duped and just do the same process. So I'm not going to put a tracker on this one just because. So I'm just going to change the plate on it just so it does make it different. But let's see if hopefully the original's still here. It is. Okay, perfect. So we know we're good. Okay, so this one here now is a duplicate, but obviously we haven't done any customizations to it or anything. So I'm going to take this original one back in there now, and let's give it a whirl. I'm going to fully customize it, and we'll try this glitch again, and hopefully it works. Alright, so let's just go into here.
What's wrong with her now?
Alright, so this is the risk part, so take it, do it at your own risk, like I said. It's obviously a working session, so we're just going to go ahead and upgrade all this stuff.
You got great taste.
Alright, engine, exhaust, sure, grill, sure, hood, okay, horn, we want to put the loop horn on, the San Andreas loop for 90,000, I know it's expensive, but it helps with the resale. Put some no, we won't put neon, but we'll put the xenon lights on. Don't worry about respraying. Sure, let's do the roll cage, roof, skirts, why not? Spoiler, oops, there's the spoiler, suspension. So obviously the most important is the transmission, the engine, the turbo, the wheels. So put some high-end chrome carbon S racer wheels on. Okay. Don't worry about wheel color. Don't worry about bulletproof tires or smoke. That doesn't make any difference. And sure, we'll put window tint. Okay, so now that we have it fully customized. So as you noticed, we didn't put a tracker or anything on it though, okay? So I'm just going to smash it up here again. Just so that it doesn't despawn on us. Because that would totally suck after spending all that money. So let's just bang the shit out of it. There we go. Alright. Alright, that should be good. Okay, so again, let's park over here. Right where this kind of box is. Okay. Now we're going to call up our Simeon or Gerald job. Start it. And we're going to exit right away. Now, very importantly, run fast, fast, fast. Pull it in right away, right away. Get right underneath that door. Super quick. That's the most important part, just for this kind of to work. Okay. So now we're going to repair it, and we're going to put on just a different paint job again, classic. Let's change it up a little bit so it's easier to notice. Here, let's do silver. Okay, now we've done silver. So as soon as you come out, hold the accelerator, kind of look to your right, look to your left. Boom, it duplicated. Perfect. So now we're just going to damage this guy up a bit more again. Because now, so we always have this other one, so once we put a tracker on, so at least we don't technically lose it. But if we want to keep doing this over and over again, then we're going to want to make sure that the original stays here. Alright, so now we got this one and that one. So we're going to take this one in. The silver one now is our original. And we're going to go put a tracker on this one.
What brings you in today?
And if all works great, it's still going to be there. Fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. Alright. So let's put a tracker. You can put insurance on if you want as well. You know, especially if you are in a full lobby and you don't want people blowing up your duplicates. Alright, is it still there? Is it still there? Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Awesome. Perfect. It worked. Alright, see now that one's showing up as my personal vehicle. And this one is the duplicate. well, that's all there is to it, guys. So then now we can just come over here. Let's try it one more time. See if this works. Okay, park right there. Call up Simeon. Start our job. Alright, this is awesome. It's working. Alright. So again, it can be very frustrating. Honestly, it's taken me so many times to try this to make sure it works. And then just making sure you get the timing right, pulling in the garage, getting a good session. So, you know, try it first without doing any modifications to your car like I did in the beginning. And, you know, so it only costs you like $800 for the paint job. You're doing this with street cars, okay? And then once you're 100% sure it's going to work and you've got the timing down, then go ahead and spend the money. All right, so I'm giving you this warning. Okay, there it is again. Awesome. Okay, so I don't want you to you know, comment below saying, oh, it's patched, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, trust me, I'm not the only one that's been doing this. You know, all the big YouTubers are doing the same glitch right now, and you know, all they're getting the same reaction. Oh, it's been patched. You know, once I know it's been patched, I always put it in my comment field, like right in my description, with asterisks beside it saying it's patched. Okay, so as soon as I get word from it's patched, I tested it myself to make sure it's patched. Then I'll put it in my comments. You know, I check the forums regularly as well, so if I see anything on 7 sins or anything like that, you know what I mean, then I'll go ahead and put the patch notes in there. Okay, so this is still working right now, and boom, our original one's still there. There we go. So we've just done 2, guys. So that's all there is to the glitch. So I'm just going to keep doing this. If you guys do have any questions, comment below. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're not, or if you're new to the channel, you haven't subscribed already. You know, I try to post as many glitches and, you know, different content as I can. You know, I'm just a part-time YouTuber, so I don't get much time to do it, but I do enjoy it, and I would appreciate any comments and likes below. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.